Hey everybody, it's Valentine's Day, and my wife and I decided we wanted to do something special for Valentine's Day, and going out on a date, that's just kind of old school, and you got to think, come Teotihuacan, Russians invade Ukraine, World War III, whatever you want to call it, you know, you're not going to be going out to dinner. So, what would you do? You'd have a share a ration together. And what a better way to share a ration together is to order one, right? So what we did was we went on to allmres.com. I've bought from here a couple of times. She's bought me a few from here. Actually, last Valentine's Day, or maybe 2 years ago, she got me some for Valentine's Day. So we decided to go in and get a 24-hour, they call it, let's see, what is it? The Z Ration Zombie MRE, right? There's the Create Your Own MRE 24-hour Z Ration. So you get to pick your own names and all that. I know Black Dog Bob has done this, but, again, it's Valentine's Day, and what says it better than a Z Ration, right?
Oh yeah, zombies are always
You never know when zombies are going to come up.
right.
So this sucker weighs in pretty heavy. We got to choose our own components to it, and I honestly don't really remember what we chose. These got hung up because of weather in like Texas or something, so we're luckily able to get it in time. So let's open it up, and can use my awesome SE6 to open it with. Why? Because in the zombie apocalypse, you're always going to need your SE next to you. So sure, it's got a peelable top, but honestly, or rather a terror top, But honestly, why would you do that when you have an awesome knife like that?
In the bag it comes in, it's this beautiful Valentine red.
That's right, these are beautiful Valentine red bags. So the cool thing is that it is also resealable at the top. So, when you're on the go, the horde comes in, you throw it all back in there, seal it up. And I think you could probably use it as a water purification bag. It's a foil bag. So let's start dumping the components and see what we get. And it is a lot.
I don't remember what all we picked.
All right, well, let's start off. Okay, we got beef strips and savory sauce. Now, this was one actually that I had picked. Oddly enough, this is one main that I have not tried yet.
Another main.
Oh, then we have the chicken pasta parmesan. That was her pick. So there's our two dinner mains.
Here's your side.
We also have au gratin potatoes. It was kind of one of those just pick it to pick it things. Of course, we have the gigantic FRH that should be able to heat bath water. I mean, that thing is huge. Set that off to the side. Italian breadsticks. What goes better with chicken pasta parmesan than breadsticks? I got cheese spread with jalapeno because, well, that's just the greatest cheese spread there is.
Okay, so then we've got
Oh.
snacks.
We got banana chips as a side. Again, one of those things we just picked.
Okay, and then these we kind of
And then
put together.
for dessert, we've both got applesauce pound cake. And to put over the applesauce pound cake, since this is a date, we can kind of share it, is the apple pieces and spice sauce. So I thought that would be really good. For drinks, we got an almond amaretto cappuccino, kind of settle down afterwards and enjoy our dessert. And with the accessory packet, it's just a plain MRE Star accessory packet. There should be a coffee in that, so we can add the coffee into the almond amaretto cappuccino to make it kind of fancy it up.
Yes.
Exactly. Because again, just because it's Teotihuacan does not mean we can't,
Yeah, you can still have romance. I mean, pick some flowers. You
Yep.
got your weapons.
Yep, we got stuff to kill, we got guns, we got knives. And we also have a Hawaiian Punch Polar Blast drink mix. And a moist towelette, which is always important. Cleanliness, I mean, just going to tell you, end of the world, stay clean, right? Wash your hands, brush your teeth too. You know, you don't want to have that romantic dinner with, you know, like blood and guts and gore in your teeth. So let's go ahead and I think first we need to go ahead and get these mains heated up, get them started. Let's get this gigantic FRH out. Okay, so tear open here. Well, that looks pretty, wow. Oh, this actually comes with a pouch of water. And then the heater pad. So we're actually just going to take that.
If you don't mind, while you're doing that, I am gonna open this. Last time we ordered one from them, remember it came with a zombie body part?
It did.
I don't know if they still do that or not. I think we got a heater the last time.
Yeah, well, it won't come in that. That would have been put in separate because that's a
Oh, it's a
stock.
build.
Yeah, that's a stock piece.
Yeah,
there.
there's no zombie part, but I think if you order the regular MREs, they used to anyway, put a zombie part in there.
I'll throw the water in, and let's see if it actually soaks into the pad. If I remember, these pads cook pretty fast.
And here you got your napkin, spoon, Smarties, toothpick, sugar, moist towelette, salt, pepper, crushed red pepper, and yes, you're right, coffee and creamer. So.
Okay, it's definitely already started to heat. Yep. So throw our main in there. And these usually have a, let's see, handing pad, I don't know. There's usually some kind of sticker or something on there. It says fold heating pad oven under to eliminate heat loss. Place heating pad oven on flat heat protected surface. Well, this bad boy is cooking pretty good.
You need me to go get my rock or something?
You know, I should have thought about a rock or something.
Okay, I'll run and get it and be right back.
Okay, so we've got our mains heated up here, or should be heated up by now. We took a little break. Let's go ahead and get our Hawaiian Punch mixed. Of course, we're going to use our Love Gun glass because, well, nothing but love here for Valentine's Day. Let's listen for the hiss. Ooh.
Let me stir it up while you.
Sure. So we'll dump that in. Oh, Arctic Blast.
I don't know about that blue.
Now, I think when I ordered Hawaiian Punch, I thought it would be Hawaiian Punch. Granted, it's Hawaiian Punch, but it would have been red for Valentine's. And the only thing that I can say so far that I'm kind of sad about is that it only came with one heater for, you know, this is supposed to be a 24-hour ration. So that means you're going to have to eat one of your mains cold. But since we're sharing, we can heat them both at once. And then...
Oh, that is sickly sweet. Oh, yeah, that's pretty.
Might want to add a little water to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up, we've got our drink mixed up. Let's get our plates out. Oh yeah, and again, for a 24-hour ration, we only got one spoon. Luckily, we always have extra spoons. So,
Okay, I'm gonna taste this now that we added more water. Oh, still way too sweet. I don't even know what that flavor really is, but
okay,
get you a big sweet.
that's it. So here's the beef strips and tomato sauce. And our chicken pasta. You're gonna like that.
Okay.
Chicken pasta parmesan. And this, I mean, the heater bag, this is crazy. I mean, it's still smoking hot after probably 10 minutes. So, wow. All right. So go ahead and cut these open.
Use your knife.
You may.
Is that called a knife or is that called like a
I don't-
something else? I don't know what, but it's so big.
Been asked that many times before. Okay, so here's our beef strips and savory sauce, and
Okay, I've never sliced you in two. I don't know why you would be afraid that I would. Okay, chicken pasta, parmesan.
now this one is actually in the MREs. This one is actually a chef 5-minute meal.
Smells good. Hang on, I'll move that glass so they can see it. Thank you.
Okay, and so if you've never seen, well, it's kind of hard to tell, but here's the beef strips and savory sauce. I've really wanted to try this ever since I saw CT try it. But he's out there like protesting with the truck drivers, I think, right now. So he's, all right, no, he's not.
Okay, and here's the chicken pasta parmesan. It's a good bit. It would help if the spoons were longer too in these bags, because
Yeah.
talking about
Right.
spoons.
So we also have our potatoes au gratin. And again, they've been in MREs forever. Now I did boil this, by the way, so these are definitely watery. Couldn't really think of a side that would go well with the two mains that we picked, and this seemed like the best one. So if you've never seen that, like I said, they've been in MREs for a while. Okay, so here we have our nice Valentine's dinner. Both of us are going to be able to try these for the first time. So the beef strips, I mean, it's just beef, and it looks like it's just a tomato sauce. Pretty good chunks. Of course, you can hear Oscar, the never been fed dog. He's obviously never been fed. I'm going to give this a try. That's actually really good. They're definitely chopped and formed pieces of beef. The savory sauce is basically just kind of a light beef / tomato sauce. Pretty good.
Let me try this
Okay,
next, or try yours.
You can go ahead and try that if you want.
Yours.
Yeah. And don't worry, I don't believe she has COVID. And even if she does, she's my wife. So we can share.
It's like a beef stew
Yeah, I'd go with a beef stew.
without the vegetables. It's really good.
If it had vegetables in it, that would really set this off. And I may try maybe the potatoes in there with it. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Try to get noodles and some chicken in with it. It's good chunks of chicken. It's
Well-
good. It would be a lot Parmesan or something added. I know it probably has some in it, but I don't
Right.
taste that.
It's got the little, I don't know, the little shells, pasta in it, decent chunks of chicken,
I'm guessing this is oregano on it, maybe.
definitely. It's actually pretty good.
It is.
But I agree, a little bit more Parmesan would make that better. One thing we forgot, the Italian
Ah.
breadsticks to go with it. Okay, so forgot about our Italian breadsticks because, you know,
Stephen found me some Parmesan cheese, so I'm gonna put some of that on it. I was telling him it's good, but it tastes like just canned ravioli with chicken in it to me. So
okay, here's our breadsticks. There you go.
oh, I've never seen these.
And for me, the cheese spread with jalapenos,
Oh, yeah.
that definitely goes with the Italian breadsticks.
Okay, now I'm gonna try it again with more Parmesan on it.
But I do agree that does taste like a canned ravioli
Yeah.
with,
I mean, it's good, but that's the best way to describe it to me. Except it's got chicken instead of beef.
would you like some cheese spread on your breadsticks?
The Parmesan really helps a lot. Yes, please. I've never tasted these breadsticks. I'm gonna taste without that real quick. Those are good. They're soft. I've had the breadsticks, what are they called? They come in some of the other MREs you've had that are actual sticks, like crackers almost.
You're talking about the
Thank you.
shelf stable
Probably,
bread, snack bread.
yeah, maybe something like that. I'm not sure.
Do not waste cheese spread.
I didn't realize this was gonna actually be bread, like soft bread.
Yeah, and the newer MREs have actually come out. They've got a sliced wheat bread, which I'm curious to try. So if anybody's got some they want to send me from the 21, 22, 2022 MREs that have the sliced wheat bread, yeah, let me know. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of potato to go with a little bit of potato and the cheese from the au gratin make it almost like the beef stew.
And I've never tasted the au gratin potatoes, so I'm just gonna taste them. Good. They taste just like regular au gratin potatoes.
Got a breadstick. I think a cracker for this one would have been better to crunch up in there to give it texture, or a little bit different texture.
The breadsticks with this is really good. Would you like some more, Mom?
Still sickly sweet.
Yeah.
We don't actually drink sweetened drinks, so it's Oscar's just going to die if we don't give him any food. So far, our romantic dinner, we forgot the candle.
Oh yeah.
We did forget a candle because, you know, again, end of the world and all that. We'd probably have to do this by candlelight or possibly just straight up in the dark. But since we're privileged to have all electricity and stuff right now, all right, well, you ready to move on to our dessert?
I am. I'm
Okay, well,
excited about dessert.
We're going to finish these up, but when we come back, we're going to have everything cleared off, and we'll do our delicious pound cake with the apples and spice sauce dumped over the top of them, and maybe some banana chips on the side. You know, should have used them as an appetizer, didn't think. So we'll be right back. Okay, so now we've had our romantic dinner. Okay, sorry, there was a quick emergency right when I went to start going. So we've had our romantic dinner. Now we're gonna have a nice, quiet dessert together, which is applesauce pound cake. Always one of my favorites of the pound cakes. Oh, you're gonna go rough.
I'll just, well, yeah.
Total
Plus,
barbarian.
You seem to be afraid that I'm going to cut you, so.
Total barbarian. Now this, there we go.
Oh, they feel moist.
It's odd that the pound cake now looks like a muffin top.
Actually, yeah, it does. Isn't it normally square?
Yeah, they used to be squares. Now they are round.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that. Oh, let's make our coffee up real quick.
Okay, here's the coffee. And then you've got the.
So let's dump about half. Let's say, ooh, she needs a little bit more. So we got our almond
Oscar.
amaretto cappuccino.
You want to put the coffee in, or you want? Okay. There we go.
All right. So we have our after dinner coffee. Now let's go for let's pull this over here. Let's do it this way. Of course, these all have tear notches, but we're still civilized. Add our spiced apples.
There it comes. I don't think you will.
Oh, I did.
Oh. Oh wow, it's quite a bit of them in there.
Yeah, this is probably one of the greatest desserts that the Army or the NADIC has ever come up with. If it's at least in the wet pack fruit. Of course, again, the new MREs do have these purees in them as well that sound really good. All right. So now we have our delicious dessert, which is the apple pound cake, or the applesauce pound cake, and then the spiced apples on top. Let's give that a try. Oh yeah.
This was his idea when we put the ration together. We're trying to pick out what we wanted, and then he was like, we could put the apples on top of the cake. It really is good. It works.
This works fantastic.
Yeah.
The applesauce pound cake, moist. The apples, sweet. They go with it. It's a perfect topping.
The apples even have like a little bit of a tartness to them,
They do.
like they're supposed to have.
And also we have our banana chips. We cannot forget our banana chips.
Oh yeah.
Which are, you guessed it, bananas in chip form.
I love banana chips.
These are good. These are part of the Chef 5-minute meals. Speaking of the Chef 5-minute meals, there's a eBay seller. It goes by, I think it's Mark Hepburn, and it's like MarceHepburn. That I had put a link to in my last video to the HDR meals that he had for sale that were just crazy awesome price. Well, he's got the cases of the Chef 5-minute meals that are like, they're less than a year old. And it says they're reduced sodium, but honestly, it's the exact same thing. It's got the banana chips in it. It's got that chicken Parmesan in it. And then they've got, I think there's 6 total menus, which 2 of each. But I just ordered a couple cases of them myself. I know Tracy Phillips just ordered some of the cases of them. And based on his review, I went ahead and ordered some as well. I'll put a link to them, but they're $40 a case, 12 meals. I mean, so you're getting some of the things that are actually in this menu in them. So they're definitely worth, I mean, $40 shipped. You got to be kidding me. Fantastic price for really fresh, full menus. Anyway, we're going to finish these up. Oh, got to try my coffee. I'm sorry.
Are those the meals that you did with the beans that you eat cold?
Those are the HDRs. That's the one. That was my last review. But my next one's going to be one of those out of those Chef 5-minute meals. When they come in, and I've already got a shipping notification on them about 10 minutes after I put my order in. So the guy's on top of it. Like I said, I'll put a link to them in the description. And I'm probably going to order a few more cases of them anyway, but I'm just saying, while he's got them, I would order them. He's also got more of the HDRs, which I got 5 cases of those. So just look him up. Like I said, it's Mark Hepburn. Again, I believe it's Mark. I mean, it's a picture of a guy, but it's, you know. So super great seller to deal with, by the way. What do you think of their coffee?
Oh, the coffee's delicious.
Yeah, it's a
I
little.
really like that. You can taste the nutty.
Yeah, you can.
In it.
And your dessert?
Oh, it's delicious. The whole meal was good, but I don't think for a 24-hour ration, I think it should come with a few more snacks or something else. I don't know. I guess you could do the apples for breakfast by themselves, but I don't know I mean, if you're busy all day, I don't know that would be enough of a breakfast. Then you've got your bananas for your snack, your 2 meals. I don't know. I thought it was good, but I think it could have been just maybe a little bit more in it. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I'm going to look at the price on these. All MREs does actually do a good job on their rations. I mean, I will give them credit. It's been a while since I've done one. Like the Prospector, you know, that thing was massively loaded. Remember we did that one quite a while back. That was like the one ration where we forgot to pause the camera while we were eating off camera. But yeah, absolutely. They do a good job, and their prices are crazy. I mean, I think for this one, it was like, you know, you choose your own, and you could choose all your own mains and sides and everything. And I think it was still only like $22, $25, something like that. And their normal zombie rations, I think, are like $15. So, you know, they're definitely, you know, they're in a good price range. And the stuff they use is obviously all military or like the 5-minute meal stuff, you know, which still carries, I mean, it's awesome stuff too. So, yeah, it could have used something that was specifically breakfast for it to be a 24-hour, and because you need, you know, if you're going to do 3 meals, where it really only comes with 2 mains.
I guess if you were ordering by yourself, maybe. We fixed it this way. We ordered 2 of the desserts. One
Yeah.
person would probably maybe have 1. Maybe you could substitute that out. But it's a good ration for like, if you're just prepping.
Yeah, I mean, it's, and these are fun to open too. But we had the nice Valentine red bag, which was kind of cool. And so anyway, this is our Halloween dinner or supper, depending on
Valentine's.
what's that.
Valentine's, you said Halloween.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, it's Halloween if the zombies are out there. It's
Oh, that's
Halloween
true.
every day,
That's true.
no matter what day of the year it is. But no, for a Valentine's dinner, this is what we do.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, check out the eBay seller. I'll put a link to him in the description, and while he's got them, buy them up because he's eventually going to run out. So we'll see you on the next one. Oh,
Happy Valentine's Day.
bye.
Bye.